Good evening, everybody. It's Carol from My Quiet Corner. I thought I'd stop on just for a little bit and do my stitch meditation with everybody. This is my day number 2. And what I did was I just pulled out a bunch of material and some laces and just whatever I had in a little bag. And I thought, well, let's just see what we have and I will go and just do my stitching. So I will post the link later on afterwards of the person who's doing the 100 stitch meditation because I forgot to put it on there right now, but I think I'm going to use this piece. It's a little bigger than a 4x4, but that's okay because it's fine. It's kind of spoke to me, and that's basically what you do. Usually, I'll do this when I'm sitting in bed and just thinking about the day and going on. And so now I just want to find some different things to put on there and start stitching. That's just about all you do. I know nobody's expecting me to be live tonight. I didn't see anybody else on. So I thought, oh, why not? I think I'll use this. It kind of is contrasting to that. It's what I have sitting here. So that's what I'm going to use. And let's see, I think I will use half of this. So just about 2 or 3 strands, whatever comes apart. Whatever comes apart, I am not going to fuss or fight over it. And that's basically what you're going to do when you're doing your stitch meditation. If you have a bag of string that's left over or orts or whatever you have, if you have that, you can use that too. So I will thread my needle and we will begin. Now you can put a backing on this if you want to. I am not putting a backing on this because I want to leave my options open for different reasons. If I want to add it as a patch onto something, or if I want to take and add it to my scroll or in a journal or whatever you want to do with it after. It's totally up to you. So I'm just going to start stitching. Like I want to lay this down there, so I'm going to lay this down. And this is my day 2, and this is my relaxed time. So I hope you're all having a good evening. I'm not going to describe exactly what I'm doing. I am just going to stitch, and I hope that you all enjoy just having a little relaxing moment and watching it go. The stitching as I go, I'm just going to zoom in just a smidge because it seems a little far away for you. There we go. And now we are set. So this is my little quiet time of the evening. I know I don't just having some fun stitching and doing my second day. So I don't know what it's going to be like. Maybe a half hour, if that. So I'm just going to put these pieces together. I'm just doing a random running stitch because it's what I like to do when I don't want to have to think about stitching. You can do other stitches if you want. Now we can keep going all the way around, or we can add into the middle. And because this is all kinds of different colors, I'm going to add something unique in there as well. I might add that over the top of some. What else do we have? See if I want to add something else along that way. I don't know. Don't think too hard on it. Let's not think too hard on it. Just pull something else out that we have. Oh, this works. This works. I'm going to add that right there. And maybe just continue on stitching. And then I will go on to the next, whatever else I have. I know it's late for a lot of the East Coast people, but it's only 7:30 here, so I'm going to just stitch around that edge and then come back around and see what I want to add to the middle. My day has been very unique as far as health-wise, so I'm just taking a moment to breathe and creating my little square. I did some watercoloring earlier. I also filled a new palette up, a new to me palette, using my same paints. Just pick and chose some of my favorite colors and I put them in there. And what else did I do today? Well, I did laundry. This randomness, didn't do a whole lot. I was on with Kim and friends earlier today. We gave away some paintings. We had a lot of fun. So basically that's what your stitch meditation is about. It's about reflection of your day. So this is going to be kind of nice. I kind of like the contrasting color. I'm just zipping along here with my thread. And I'm not using a hoop or anything, so. But yeah, I think it's going to come out pretty nice. It's a little bigger than my other one. My other one was about a 3x4. And I think these are really fun to do if you just want to do some random stitching and just have some fun. Some downtime. Now I'm coming up to my other piece and I do want to catch it into my thread. So I will catch that and it will tack down. And I will go to the back and knot it. So that's the beginning. And then we can keep going with that thread. We have people popping in and out. It's nice to see people stopping by. That's great. So what else do we want to put on here? I want to add some lace. Add some flowers. Some words. Ooh, add some words. I think that would be nice to do. I think we'll add the words down here. We'll just tack it on. Just do another random running stitch and leave the frayed edges because I like the frayed edges. So I hope everybody's day was really good today. Hi, how are you? I don't usually come on this late, but I thought I was doing my stitching and I thought I would just pop on and see who's around. Were you making your journals today? Or playing in your ephemera? Hey, my girl Waffles, how are you? It's nice to see people stopping in. I'm just doing a little bit of a stitch meditation. Not yet, you're just messing around. Me too, kinda. Just having a little bit of a downtime and thought I would come on and share my downtime. I wasn't doing anything else either, really. Just trying to get through my day. Hi, Kathy. I'm day by day, my girl Waffles, day by day. We all have our moments. Oop, get that out from there. So now I just tack that down and I still have my same color. I'm just going to go with my same thread because I just want to. I don't in stitch meditation is don't think about what you're doing. Just do it and just enjoy the process. And that's all I'm doing. Hi Kim. It was a lot of fun hanging out with you guys today. Hi Teresa. It's nice to see everybody. I'm doing a little bit of a stitch meditation. I'm not really thinking about too much. I just dumped out a whole bunch of fabric and lace that was in a bag and said, that's what I'm going to use and that's what I'm going to choose from. Just whatever speaks to you, just pull it out and put it down and make a nice little stitch meditation square. You can do this on your scrolls if you want to, or whatever else you have. I think that would look nice right in there too. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I will put it over here. I think that's where it's going to go. It's going to go right there. And I did make a running stitch around the edge just to give myself a border. And okay, Teresa, so I can either stitch it onto something, fold the ends under. So at a later date, whatever you feel like you want to do, you can do. So I'm just going to take and continue stitching. I'm just stitching just a running stitch, nothing special. You can do whatever, if you want, you can do different things. You're going to add some lace to your scroll? That's awesome. So yeah, I decided to, because I didn't see anybody on and I was sitting down here and I really didn't want to like go to bed just yet. So I thought, all right, I will come on and see and just stitch. So I thought, with these stitch meditations, it's really nice to just do whatever and have some downtime. And I thought I'd share my downtime with everybody. I'm really enjoying doing these because there's no stressor to it. There's no you have to do a certain thing. So I really enjoy the moment of just stitching whatever I have out and put it in, put it on. It's just kind of random. And as you go, the piece will eventually speak to you of what it's telling you, what your day was like, and mine was colorful today. Yeah, it's not there's no rhyme nor reason. I'm just tacking this down just to and just going in and out of the holes. My first one, I think I showed it earlier. Ah, knocking stuff all over. This was my first one, and as I was going, and I had this strip, and I wound it around my finger. It's just a strip of material, and I made it into a circle, and then I just couched it down to make a flower. And after I was done, the piece told me it was because it was mostly greens, was new beginnings. And it didn't come to me until after I was done. So that's what this one is. This one is new. This is my number one, and I put it here. It was number one. I just took a pen and wrote on the back of it, and put new beginnings on. And that's the name that came to me as I was doing this with the flower. It just it just happened. So this is my day two of my um, stitch meditative. So it's 100 days of stitch meditative stuff. But if you don't get them done, you don't get them done. The way I'm looking at it is it's contemplating your day and just enjoying the process of just letting the thread go back and forth and get caught, and you have to tug it, and you know just just enjoying it. But yeah, I'm glad everybody can join me tonight. I mean, I'm not doing like a super special stitch or anything. I'm just taking my day, and you can hear it in my voice. I have um, a lot of reactions lately to a lot of things, and um, foods have been an issue for me lately. So everything I've been eating, I have been reacting to, which is not a good thing. And then it was windy today. So being windy, it also affects me because it's whatever is in the air, the environmental. So I have I have a lot of health issues happening at the moment to me. So I just thought I would come on and just share the moment and my thoughts. And it's very stressful for me. Um, I'm just going to bring my needle up here because I want to add something else in there. But this is what I do when I'm stitching like this, and I'm just pulling up random stuff. Um, I contemplate what's going on and all the things that happened in the day, and you know just just randomness. No, I'm not sure I want to, like, trying not to overthink this. Of how I want to stitch this on. I'm trying not to overthink it. But maybe I'll just go through the center of these petals and go down just for the fun of it. And I want to make sure this is over far enough so I have my edge to turn under if I need to. So, but today, after Kim's stream, then I went and we got some, I made some supper and well, I had salad. even reacted to the salad. So whatever I had, there was something in there that didn't said when my body said no, you can't have that either. So yeah, this is gonna look nice, I think, or with the little bits of green just coming out around the. It's a very light lime yellowy green color thread that I'm using. So usually Mary's on, but I saw that Mary wasn't on. I didn't see anybody on, and I thought, why not? Why not? And I didn't tell anybody I was coming on because I figured, well, you know, just gonna enjoy the moment and share it with everybody as I was stitching. We're supposed to get snow tonight after a whole week and a half, almost 2 weeks of spring. It was like gorgeous around. It was a beautiful day, even though it was windy. It started to get windy, so we had to bring the cushions in. So now the doggies can't sit on them because it's going to snow. So, what else did everybody do today? My day has been, but I did have fun at Kim's, who painted two tags today. And I think I might have to tack that down on top of there because it keeps coming up. And I don't want it to come up over that petal, so I want it to go down. So I will tack that down. All right, there we go. Just randomness, just randomness. What else do I want to add? Do I want to add something else? No, I saved these edges. The tiny painting thing is a lot of fun. And you know, you really don't have to cut them all apart. You could take and use your big piece and then just line it out and do all your little paintings on one piece, and then you can cut them apart after. I think I'm going to knot this here and continue in another spot because I want to move to another spot, but I'm going to keep using the same thread just because. Some people have done even smaller than the ATCs, but I thought the ATCs were very good. I thought it was a good size because then afterwards you can send them in Happy Mail or trade them or frame them if they come out really nice. You can always frame them. Ooh, maybe. Yes, I think I'm going to add this. And I'm going to, as the the washer or dryer is singing to us, I think I'm going to add this in there and have it go underneath that area just so it tacks down a little more. Some of the sorry silk. You just chopped up a bunch of tags. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. So I'm going to start right here because it's got this underneath it. So I'm just going to start there. So this is what I do usually at night. And I'm going to take the tiny stitches on top and the big stitches on the back because I don't want it to show a lot, but I want it to show just a little bit. And I'm not going close to the edge because I want it to stay frayed. I really like these sari silk things and that I had gotten, and I wish I could get some more. And I am going to go through the end here to tack that down. I think this is going to look pretty cool. I don't know what it's going to be. Um, I did have a name already come to me, um, but we shall see what it does. And I'm still doing the small stitch on the top and the big stitch on the bottom. And I'm sorry for my voice, it's having a reaction. We'll have to get together and do some more, Kim. I really like doing the tiny paintings. I did a little extra there. I think this is I love this rose color, and the reason when I put it on there and I'm looking through it, it's like looking through rose colored glasses. And I think that's what the name of this one is going to be, looking through rose colored glasses. It just, that's what you have to do. You have, I, for me anyway, have to look through rose colored glasses. Looking on the bright side. Rose colored glasses, looking on the bright side. There's a bright side to everything, isn't there? What do you think? Is there a bright side to everything? Okay, now we're down to this bottom part, and I think what I'm going to do as I tack this, I'm going to tack the top of my lace going across to tack that in on the inside. So it'll just have that tiny little bit coming out and you won't even see it. That's right, Kathy. Always be grateful. It could be worse, right? This is really gonna, this, yes, that is the name of this. It's through rose colored glasses. Uh, Always on the bright side, looking on the bright side, or always be grateful, like Kathy says. I've got to end this there because I'm running out of thread, but it's coming along pretty nicely, I think, for just randomness being put together. And I do have, I think I have, unless I hid it somewhere, I have, oh, there it is. I have one more piece of this thread. So it's went 2 2 2 2 is how it went for me. Two threads. Oh, come on. Oh, and the main rule of doing this stitch meditation from that group, and I sent Kathy the group, is never take out the stitches. It's not, you're not allowed to take any stitches out. Just put them in. Whatever happens, happens. Whatever happens, happens. I hate when I get reactions because I get the chills and then I start shaking in my body. It's like it gets really cold. Yeah, I think this is fun because you're just random. It's just random. And I do have to finish coming up here. That's too bright for that, I think. It has to speak to me. Speak to me. What am I going to put on next? Yes, 100%. That's what I'm putting on. 100%. Look through rose colored glasses. Always be grateful. 100%. It will tell me what it wants. And it's just as you just root through things, that's where you needed to let it take you. And I'm not doing any special stitches. I just, for this, for the mental part of this for me, is not have to worry about what kind of stitches I'm doing. So I'm just doing plain stitching. Just plain stitching. I like this 100% is perfect. It is perfect. And I'm not going over any edges. I'm pretty much just letting it fray. That's right, Kathy. It's not about fancy stitches. It's just about letting go and relaxing and letting go of all the crap and just enjoy it. I tell you what, these little edges, they're kind of tough. They're kind of tough. Ah, yes, 100% is definitely perfect for this. Now I need to tack down some other things and just knot this on the back. And I got hooked up over there. I always get hooked up on my scissors all the time. It doesn't matter where I'm stitching. I always seem to get hooked up on my stitches. I'm on my scissors. So that's right. They're really fun to do, and I like to do the chain stitch as well. That's because it's so simple and easy to keep going. But I thought, I didn't want to have to think about anything, so I just kind of stayed with the running stitch and just go. I figured this would take me about a half hour to an hour to do. I'm really happy to see everybody here tonight. And I took the easiest needle I had with the biggest eye because I didn't want to have to fight with working on threading the needle. Is that sad or what? So this is going to work out great. I'm coming down, tacking this down, and then as I come around, I get to finish stitching my pink and then go back up and stitch down the bottom of the green, so I'm going in kind of a square. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. That's a very good idea. Now I'm going to go the other way. But yeah, I'm kind of glad I found this little bunch of stuff and I just like pulled it out with randomness and just to have some fun and stitch. And sometimes when you're stitching, you just get quiet, especially when you're doing this kind of thing. You just get quiet. I like this. It's look at that. It's like going down. It's like coming out and going down into a vase. I'm not usually on late. Sometimes and I just will go into bed and just sit there and either stitch or I'll sketch and I'll put the TV on and just watch who's ever on YouTube or um, watch a movie or I don't actually watch the movie. It's actually just on in the background. It's just noise. But I think this color blends pretty well. And it's not, I wanted a contrasting color. I knew that was mostly what I wanted to do. Yes, not at night though, because I don't concentrate that well at night. But during the day, audiobooks are my background noise. Usually at night, I just put on something that I've seen before that I don't actually have to watch the TV because then I can concentrate. But yes, audiobooks are a good thing. I like listening to that. All right. You know, I think I'm done. I really think it's done. I know it's late there. Hi, Diane. It's good afternoon for you. It's it's 11 after 8 at night here. And it's like 10 on the East Coast, 9 where Kim is. I don't know what time it is with Kathy. Kathy, I think it's 7 there, isn't it? Oh my gosh, 6 to 8 feet long already, Kathy? Holy crap! You sure you don't want to cut it up and then just stitch it all together so you can work on it without it being so long? It's 1 in the afternoon there. Yeah, it's really nice to just sit and just stitch, just randomness sometimes, and just have fun. I should have put that 100% so that in a different direction, but that's all right. I think that's looking pretty good. I think I'm going to leave it at that on that. It's about 3 inches wide. That's pretty nice. That's a good size. It's 7:12 there, so it's still early for you. I think that will be that for that one. This is the new palette that I got. It's pretty big. This is the size of my hand, and I put all of my favorite paints in there. And then I cut out a piece that fits in the lid because it even has a lid. And I put it all in there. I thought that is cool. Let me just zoom out just a little bit. Oh wow, who do you watch that late? Is there anybody else on? That's how big my palette is. Like there's my hand. Yeah, I really like it. And I went and I picked from all of the different types of paints that I have, and I pulled out the ones that I seem to use the most. And this is what it is. It's for probably acrylic, and it came with a little sponge that you can put in to keep your paints wet. But I used it for my watercolor because I liked the size, and I thought it was a really good amount of different colors of paints in there. Yes. So this is my first one. Let me get my thing back here. This is my second one. They're not the same size, but I don't care. I'm just pulling out whatever I have and stitching on it. So that was day one. This is day two. And this one's pretty big. It is about 5 by 5. It's a 5 by 5, which is fine. I kind of like that. I'll have to post it in that group. So, thank you everybody for joining me. And you have a good evening. And I am going to go and take some more allergy meds and crawl into bed because my voice is about done. And I'm done my stitching for the night. And I'm really happy with that through rose-colored glasses. Being grateful for everything. And this one is New Beginnings. So it doesn't matter what size it is. This will still fit on my scroll. And this will still fit on my scroll if I decide to put them on in between as I go for 100 days. I might just do that. So thank you, everybody. From my quiet corner to yours, have a wonderful night. And I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.